Hey ladies! So I wanted to talk to you just a little bit about stretching. Stretch straps, love them. Don't have to have them. You can use a belt or like the soft little tie that goes around your robe is always super, super helpful. But I love these. They've got just the little loops like you can hook your hands into, or you could hook your feet into for more stretching. And I'll do some more stretching videos for you if you guys like that. But some of you had asked about neck and shoulder tightness, and I thought I'd just touch base. And excuse the sweaty mess hair, but I just got done doing cardio flow, and I thought what a perfect time for me to show you these stretches, because that's the first thing I want you to remember is you never want to stretch a cold muscle. So whether it's after you've done your workout and you're nice and warm, or if you need to stretch, just even taking a couple of walk laps, or like high knees, buttock kicks, something like that, just to bring your core temperature up a little bit. Literally just 2 to 3 minutes is all you need, and then you can stretch. So think of your muscles a lot like rubber bands. You would never put a rubber band in the freezer, take it out, and stretch it. And so same goes for your muscle, just not a good idea. But for those of you that ask me about the neck situation, you probably already know, ear to shoulder, those sorts of things. Maybe you're looking down, maybe you're looking over and tilting your head. I love all those, they're great. But sometimes what happens is when the scalenes, or some of these little bitty muscles that are a little deeper, that have an attachment to your first rib, which is literally right here, when they get super tight, sometimes all that happens is that first rib elevates whenever you stretch, and so you never get that elongation of the muscle that you're looking for. Insert strap. So I'm just gonna place that strap right at the crook of my neck there, hang on to the loop with my hand, and then the same thing in the back. I'm gonna start with really great posture. I'm gonna gently anchor, I'm not like pulling super hard, I'm just gently anchoring that first rib, sitting up really tall, pulling my chin back. I'm sure that's a really great picture, sorry ladies. Pull your chin back and bring that ear to the shoulder. And then you can kind of experiment with where you're feeling that stretch or where you need to feel that stretch. Just please be aware of any dizziness or lightheadedness that you might be feeling. And if you do feel that, back out of the stretch right away, simply because there is a little bit of risk with stretching that way. So we can get into that into a little bit more detail if you guys have questions, but you'll be safe as long as if you start to feel a little bit of dizziness or like lightheadedness, just stop and come out of it right away. You'll be totally fine. If you have more questions about that, do not hesitate to let me know. The next thing I want you to think about, you're my little helper, aren't you, Cooper? The next thing I want you to think about is just posture, because so many of us spend so much time either on our devices or driving or at our computer desks or whatever the case may be. And so we're always in this forward head positioning. So just being aware and reversing your posture is so, so helpful. So I actually, on my watch, I have it set so that every hour it vibrates at me. So it's not a disruption at all. It's just a small little vibration that I know. And then when I feel that, it triggers me to think about, oh, where is my body? Where is my posture? And so when you do that, I want you just to think about a small little shoulder blade back and down, and then head in line with shoulders. So ears just come in line with the shoulders, shoulder blades back and down. It should feel like you're bringing the tips of your shoulder blades towards the opposite hip. And it's really, really small. Actually, Cooper, let's show them from the side. Yeah. So when you come from the side, I'm sitting up nice and tall, my abdominals are engaged, and then I'm just pulling my shoulder blades just gently back and down, like not really back, not really down, just kind of right in the middle. And then my head is coming back, my ears are in line with my shoulders. Do that 3 to 5 times in that hour time frame. Just get in and get out of that position, and that'll help tremendously. Then stretching your pecs, very, very important. So whether you just want to open up and stretch your pecs like so, or whether you want to lay on the foam roll, that's a great option as well. And you can just play around with different arm positions that feel good to you. Let me just actually show you really quick. Sometimes getting up on the foam roll is half the battle. You can do this with a yoga mat too if you want it, or a rolled up towel as well. And so you're gonna come down onto your back. My buttocks is on the roll and my head is on the roll. And then I might just start with my hands like this. I may let my hands come and rest on yoga blocks. Palms up is a little bit different stretch. maybe I start bringing them out to like a snow angel position, or maybe I come into that goalpost position as well. And you'll notice a difference in the way you feel a stretch if you gently tuck your tailbone underneath and hold just like so. So this is where I practice my diaphragmatic breathing. I usually do just a little brief meditation and just take a minute to kind of reset the nervous system. And so those are really, really great times and tips for you just to reverse all of that forward posture that we get ourselves in. So if you're struggling with some tightness in your neck, your low back, your mid back, shoulder discomfort, sometimes numbness and tingling, this may be a really good help and a nice step in the right direction. Now, if it's not and something else is going on, do not hesitate to let me know or reach out to your favorite healthcare provider so that we can make sure that you're exercising safely and effectively.